Most people think you need money to build wealth, but that's not true. You need structure because wealth isn't built from what you start with, it's built from what you consistently do. Structure turns small money into real wealth. If you're starting from zero, no savings, no investments, no real financial foundation, this video is for you because a lot of people feel stuck at the beginning. They don't know where to start. They don't know what matters first. They don't know what actually even works. So they stay confused or they try random things that don't last. Today, I'm going to be breaking down exactly how to build wealth step by step. No confusion, no hype, just structure. You don't need everything, you just need the right starting point. Before anything grows, it has to be stable. Most people want to jump straight into investing, but if the foundation isn't solid, nothing lasts. So start here, tracking money first. Know exactly what's coming in and going out. Then you want to control your spending. Stop leaks before trying to grow. Then you want to understand your cash flow, your income versus your expenses clearly. You don't build wealth on chaos. You build it on control and clarity. You can't build wealth on a broken foundation. This is where most people skill, and it costs them in the long run. If you ignore this step, everything you build later becomes unstable. It's like building a house on a weak ground. It might look good at first, but it won't hold. So fix your foundation first. Everything else depends on that. Your first goal is not to invest. It's not stocks. It's not trying to grow money fast either. Your first goal is to create breathing room. You want to start off with a emergency fund. Money set aside for unexpected situations. Then you got a 1 month buffer. Enough to cover your expenses without stressing. Without a buffer, every problem becomes a crisis. Every expense becomes pressure. And pressure leads to bad decisions. Stability comes before growth. This protects you from setbacks. If you try to grow money without protection, you'll end up pulling it back out when life happens. It's like having a safety net. You can move forward with confidence because you're protected if something goes wrong. So build stability first so you can grow without fear. You can budget well, you can save, you can even invest. But if your income stays limited, your progress stays limited as well. This is where you shift from managing money to growing it. So you want to focus on skill development. Build skills that increase your earning potential. Then you got increasing value. The more value you provide, the more you can earn. Then you got strategic income growth, promotion, side income, business, not random but intentional. Income is what funds everything, savings, funding, building assets. Without it, growth is slow. Your income is your engine. The stronger it is, the faster you move. You just don't need to manage money better. At some point, you need to earn more strategically. It's like upgrading an engine. The stronger the engine, the faster you can go. Increase your income to increase your options. Once your foundation is set, now you move into growth. You don't need to overcomplicate this either. You don't need perfect timing. You don't need a large amount. Start with simple investments. Keep it clear and easy to follow. Then you got long-term approach. Focus on time, not quick wins. Then you got consistent contributions. Small amounts repeated over time. Investing isn't about being perfect. It's about being consistent long enough for compounding to work. You don't need a lot to start. You need consistency. Waiting to have more money usually turns into waiting too long. It's like planting seeds. You don't wait for the perfect moment. You plant and you let time do the work. Start early, stay consistent, and let time work for you. As your income increase, this is where most people go wrong. They upgrade everything. Bigger spending, more expense, more lifestyle. And suddenly, nothing changes. You want to start off with maintaining discipline. Don't allow your income to change your habits. Then you want to create margin. Let your income outpace your spending. Then you want to avoid lifestyle inflation. Just because you spend more doesn't mean you should. If your expenses grow with your income, you never get ahead. You just operate at a higher level of the same cycle. If your lifestyle grows with your income, you stay stuck. The truth is more income don't create wealth. What you keep and grow does. It's like filling a bucket with a hole in it. More water doesn't fix the problem. It just leaks faster. Control your lifestyle so your income can actually build wealth. At this point, you don't want to rely on effort anymore. You want to rely on systems. Make everything automatic, savings. Set it up so money moves before you even touch it. Then you want to invest consistently. contributions without thinking about it. Then you got bills. Eliminate missed payments and stress. If everything depends on you remembering, you'll eventually slip. But if it's automatic, it keeps working no matter what. Systems create consistency. You don't want to rely on motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Systems stay. It's like setting up autopilot. You don't have to steer every second, but you're still moving in the right direction. Automatic your success. Don't depend on how you feel. Wealth is not fast. It's not built in weeks. It's not built in months. It's built over time, through repetition, through consistency, through patience. Most people don't fail because the strategy doesn't work. They fail because they quit too early. So stay consistent long enough and results will show. This is where most people quit and miss it. The hardest part isn't starting. It's staying committed when nothing seems to be happening. It's like planting something and digging it up every week to check and see if it's even growing. You won't see the results because you're not giving it time. Give your habits time to work. That's where results show up. At iShare, we don't focus on where you start because starting point doesn't determine the outcome. We focus on how you move, structure, having a clear system to follow, discipline, doing what needs to be done consistently. Then you want to consistently repeating the same actions over time. Anyone can start at zero, but not everyone moves with attention, and that's the difference. That's how wealth is built from zero. The truth is, you don't need a perfect start. You need the right process. It's like building from ground up. The starting point doesn't matter. The structure does. How you move matters more than where you start. You don't need a perfect situation. You don't need more money to start. You don't need everything lined up perfectly either. What you need is a better way of moving, a better way of managing, a better way of building. You don't need a perfect situation. You need a better system. Your situation doesn't determine your future. Your systems do. If this helped you, subscribe to iShare. This channel is about discipline, financial literacy, and building legacy. No shortcuts.